Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to some EVE Online, and yes, that's wormhole space you're seeing in the background. So just a few days ago we decided to take a little day trip in a wormhole because we wanted to run an experiment that my brother's been wanting to try for quite a while, and that is to see if a few confessor can handle some combat anomalies in wormhole space. So here we go. The biggest problem that these confessors will encounter are the webs. So the webbing small sleeper drones are a problem. If your confessor is not at full speed, he takes a lot of damage from the sleepers and you have barely any HP to survive that. So you get into trouble very quickly. It's also the reason why we only managed to do some perimeter ambush points in this wormhole. The phased catalyst node was just too much trouble early on with 4 of these vigilant sentry towers and a big wave of small sleeper drones, several of which will web you down. We tried a phased catalyst node, but my brother's confessor had to warp out with just 11% structure left. These ambush points though, they're perfect for a couple of confessors. There's only one webbing frigate sleeper early on. You kill that one, you stay at speed, and then your confessors can actually speed tank all of the damage that the sleepers throw at you pretty much indefinitely. On top of that, these confessors have pretty damn good damage, and 2 of them can handle the site at a decent clip as well. Now we were flying here with Katsuko in a caracal because he came back online after a bit of a break from EVE Online, but he's not flying with the corporation at the moment. He's flying with Adocracy, which is a wormhole corporation that is set kill on site in Providence, so I couldn't exactly bring Katsuko in on the Providence experiments, and that's why we took the chance to do this little day trip here and run the experiment that my brother still had on his to-do list. The Confessor, I think the biggest deal here is that it's a lot of fun to fly. Compare this to the Dominics that I used to run these sites in when I lived in a C1 wormhole, or even the Myrmidon. You just eject your sentry drones and wait for the sleepers to die. Here you have a lot more to do. You have to get in your right orbit, sometimes you have to switch ammo, and you have the 3 different modes that have their uses in different situations. So you've got armor mode, which is perfect when you're actually targeted because it improves your tank a little bit, and I think it reduces your signature as well, so which is great when the sleepers are attacking you. If you get a spawn that's a little bit far away, you just go into speed mode, you zoom towards them, and you close that range very quickly. And if you're not the main target, it's something that I didn't do enough, but you should really switch to sharpshooter mode, because then you can apply your damage from much farther away ranges and much more consistently. Still, this was a very fun little experiment, and the Confessor did perform admirably, but as I said, I would say the biggest upside to doing it like this is just the fun aspect. They're fun to fly, they're fast, they're versatile, they're not that expensive, so even if you would lose a couple of these in a PvP situation, it would not be a big deal. In fact, I do think that they could be pretty fun in a PvP situation as well, these Confessors, and just flying around with a couple of mates. It's been a long time since I've been able to do that in EVE Online because everyone's been on a summer break, but it's really an awesome lot of fun. That's also another point that I quickly wanted to touch on. I want to give you guys a quick update on Co-Incorporated, because it's not only Katsuko that is coming back, but Arvalis and Cedar Balnit are also coming back to the game after their summer breaks. So I'm hoping to get them in on the Providence experiments, get them in to some small fleets with me in both PvE and PvP situations, and just enjoy EVE Online together. But this is the main way that we want to enjoy EVE Online as a corporation and as game players. We want to remain small, independent, and do our own thing without ever feeling obliged to anyone else or even each other. And so this is why we play EVE Online this way. Co-Incorporated has always been and will probably always be friends and family only. I would feel that if I would open up the corporation to other people, I would feel obliged to provide them with content, start running fleets, just do things with them, and it would just burn me out on the game in no time, I feel. So everyone here, I think, is of the same mindset. I know that Arvales and Cedar Balnit, they actually have children, so they don't have as much time, and they like the freedom that we give them in the corporation. And Katsuko, he wanted something different, so he went to Adocracy, and he's enjoying some wormhole content with them now. But yeah, freedom and just enjoying the game is definitely our absolute #1 priority in Co-Incorporated. And this fun little experiment here, just running a few combat anomalies in an unusual ship to do so, a little destroyer here, was definitely a lot of fun and a nice little experience now that the guys are starting to come back online. Anyways, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and as we snipe off the last sleeper, I'll see you all next time.